struggling. We're struggling. We're struggling to do romance. We're struggling with these kids. We are struggling to get pregnant. But I do promise that we will get pregnant this episode. Okay, we will. Thank you for coming to join us for episode 10, ready for our next episode, an adventure. So where we left off is we had our newborn. It wasn't twins and it wasn't triplets. It was just one this time. So it got us to double digits, or almost double digits. I am hoping for double digits. So unfortunately, everyone's kind of like a mix of emotions at the moment, okay? So we've got everyone that's kind of feeling a little bit grungy. But before we can kind of sort out all those needs, we are in need of meeting a new baby daddy. So we're going to go out and we're going to go and meet some people. And then we're going to bring them back home at some point so that we can go on it from here. So I think it might be nice to go to the celebration centre. I like kind of using like the new lot as well. And then we can just meet as many Sims as we can because we are running out of options at the moment. So let us go and find some more potential people. Okay, here's our first person here, Rahul. We are coming to greet you and meet you. There isn't anyone else here really at the moment. We've got someone upstairs. We've got Daryl Charm. Let's give both a flirty introduction. Here we go, and he has come to join us. Brilliant. That's two that we have met so far. Okay, so it looks like there was only two kind of guys that we could kind of meet at the minute. I mean, that will tie us over at least for the next 2 days. So we are going to go home now. She needs some sleep and food, and then we can invite someone over and start getting very flirty. Or maybe we could even try it tonight. So let's get home to start with because I'm a bit scared to see what we need to be dealing with all of the children. I do not know what happened, but I had to show you. I've just come home and apparently everyone that was there has come to our house. I'm kind of hoping they don't come in because I cannot deal with this amount of people in my house. So let's hope they go and sort themselves out. All right, let me go and sort our children, just cue some things, and then we can see if we can just get someone around, and let's just see if we can go for it tonight. I know she's exhausted, but you know, we can't stop until we have double digits. Update, unfortunately we cannot invite anyone over tonight because everyone's needs are extremely low. Felix is stinky, our kids are hungry, Luna is way too tired to do any flirting at the minute, so it is going to have to wait till the next day. I felt like I've ignored all of the milestones and the skills at the minute because I'm just trying to survive at the minute, just trying to survive. But we will get there, and we'll get our double digits this episode. I know we are. Have waken up and we've just helped to sort out some of the infants and toddlers, and my god, it takes so long. It is also Harvest Fest, so we will check off some of that later on, but for now she is in a flirty mood, so we want to go and get someone over and we want to get her pregnant ASAP, like absolutely ASAP. So let us go for, we had two people. One was Daryl. Now it does say there is a bad connection, but I am going to invite him over anyway, and we're just going to work through it because this is going to happen and we are going to do it. There are a lot of uncomfortable things. She also tried to do a celebrity, but you know, that's all right. We will carry on forward. So let's wait here. He's just shown up. So let's do our go-tos, which is kiss hand. We want to give the roses, the sexy pose. Those are always a good start, and they usually 99% of the time don't fail, but you just never know. I mean, God knows how we're going to go. So let's see. Is he going to take it? He did not take it. Our go-tos did not work. Let's see if we can get him with the other two. Sexy pose. Do you like the sexy pose? No, this is not working for us. He is not liking us at the minute. Rose? No. Okay, well, that didn't work. Let's see if we can just flirt. Will you let us do a good flirt? No, he's not liking it. Okay. Let us cut our losses here. Let us just send him home and let's just try the next one. We can come back to him another time. So where is Rahul? Here he is. He's also a bad compatibility. So let's just try anyway. That was a disaster. That was a flirting disaster. Let's try round 2 because they're the only options we have at the minute. Maybe it's a sign that we need to get beguiling. All right, are you going to go for any of our flirtations. It looks like she's not got any of the flirty ones. So let's just try basic flirts and see. Okay, this is not working for us at the minute. Let's send him home. Let's work on ourselves. And let's just take a breather. I'm very embarrassed, so I don't think we're going to get anywhere. That was a fail times 2. So we're going to have to start fresh again. We're just going to have to carry on and just go from there. So let me see. Let us go and do some of these here. Let's go and make a grand meal for everyone. Let's do a grand... It's not even breakfast. Let's not do breakfast. Let's do a tofurkey. We haven't done that one in before. So let's go and do that and pretty much get the family together, and then we'll see when these go away we can start looking at hopefully trying again. Okay, let's go apologize to him. Let's go get a positive trait first. Let's go apologize and ask about your day. And then we do have to suss out our baby as well. Sorry about that. Let us try again. Let's try a bit of romance. Let's see if he's going to take the rose. Last time he didn't take this rose, and now he's a bit sad, so that's not going to help us. Thank you for taking our apology. We got Babel, excellent. We're getting some milestones while we're doing this as well. She's looking at her phone for whatever reason, asking him about food. Oh, he's not taking it, and now he's embarrassed. Let's discuss. This might not be a great one. We're definitely failing here quite a lot. What we need, especially, is to get the beguiling. So, how much is that? Because I don't think we quite have enough yet. 2,500. Yes, we're not quite close. It's such a shame because we're so ready and we're so flirty, but he's just not taking it. Okay, well, if he's not taking it, there's not much we can do. Let's just go and sort ourselves out. Let's go to sleep. Meanwhile, our children are literally struggling. We're struggling. We're struggling to do romance. We're struggling with these kids. We are struggling to get pregnant. But I do promise that we will get pregnant this episode. Okay, we will. I know we will. Okay, so it looks like Isaac has aged up, and I am not ready for this because that means we've got 3 infants and I don't know how I'm going to cope. Okay, let's randomize. And he's a wriggly one. Other than struggling, I have no words. I'm a bit speechless this episode. But, you know, we carry on. Whew, okay, let us go. Okay, let's have a look at Isaac. So he's actually doing quite all right, really. He's got a very interesting hat on. Very interesting hat. Now, in terms of our children, they've pretty much got a day to go. How are we doing with our milestones? So we've got no gross motor for Gemma, which we need to age her up. And, oh, thank goodness, Heidi is actually ready to age up. So let's go and do that now. We are going to get Heidi and we're going to age her up. And thankfully our cake hasn't been touched. And then you can go and wake her up. She's over here. Wake her up. Then you can age her up. So at least that's 1. And let's take her, blow out her candles, and let's get Isaac to where he needs to be. But it looks like he's actually being taken care of. She does look super cute though, so I will miss. And she just spat everywhere. Very nice. All right, let's randomize, and thankfully we still got top-notch infant, which is nice, and she's angelic. Excellent. We do need a little bit of that. Okay, there is our wee toddler. All okay. So, Heidi, you are a little bit angry, but you'll be okay. And then Heidi, you can pretty much just go and have a sleep. And you are doing some tummy time, which is quite nice. I really appreciate that. At least I know Isaac's getting a good start. Honestly, Daisy has been the best, the absolute best. So I'm pretty much going to go out and start meeting more people because we need more guys that we can be compatible with, and preferably just try and find someone because we are struggling. And look at our little family there. They are absolutely adorable. Okay, as a bit of a fail, I sent my sim out and it's only 5 a.m, so that doesn't help. So she's pretty much just going to write a book until people kind of start showing up. And And then that's pretty much all we can do, really. So I'm glad that she's very happy, because that's quite the change. And it is finally starting to snow and fall. It's adorable. I do like that. Here's our surroundings. Okay, so we're just going to speed up until we can start meeting some more potential baby dads. Okay, introduction number 1 is with Mortimer Goth. Thankfully, another person, someone called Mitchell Kalani. That's a second person, which is brilliant. And then we're still kind of just waiting. There's not many that have passed by so far, but they are starting to all kind of come in. So why don't we go and do some more writing, and then at least we can kind of gather who's still here. And we might stay here for a couple more hours. To be honest, this is quite nice and peaceful, which I'm not used to. And it looks like our children are off to school, and the children have gone to daycare, I guess, while we're out and about. So let's keep an eye out for any more potential. If I don't see any more, we'll just go back home, and then pretty much back to the chaos. Another one, someone called Taku, that's 3. Okay, we are going to go home now, because I feel like it is nice and peaceful here, but that's not why we have come out. We've got 3 potential matches, so let's go home and see what the state of our children are, sort them out, and then let's get pregnant. Okay, so I've just noticed now that Felix, he just recently got his movement skill, which actually means he is also ready to age up, which is very exciting. So it means we're going to have another child, and I love it when they're all grown up. It is so much easier to manage. So I will get him his cake. My person Luna is literally just trying to get flirty. So yeah, we're just gonna try on some of the 3 people that we met and hopefully have better luck. But let's go and bring Felix over here and get him aged up into a child, because the less newborns and infants we have, the better. And I don't know if that was the right choice, but it is what we've done. So I'm going to get him to cancel what he's doing so that we can go and get him. And then we can go and invite someone while we are in a flirty mood. Well done, buddy. I'm going to get her to quickly eat, because she is absolutely starving. And then we can invite someone. Now, I love his headphones. They are super cute. And it looks like Felix has aged up. So let's go to our generator and generate his aspiration and trait. And he's got the rambunctious, scamp, and genius. Let's go add those in. All right, here he goes. I'll add those in now. And I'm going to actually invite Taku, because I love his headphones, and straight away that's the first thing I noticed. Now, as for Felix, he's pretty much going to start working on his homework. I'm going to put this over there. And then he's actually got the entire weekend as well, so he can develop some skills. When he's done that, I'm going to get him to do some experimenting after he's done that. And Taku just let himself out through the back door. I thought he would come to the front, so that must have been what happened last time. So let's go and pretty much see if we can get some success this time, because we have not been successful with our 2 last guys. Come on, Taku, let's see if this works on you. Yes, thank goodness. Yes, girl, give him the pose. Oh, I am actually so relieved that these are all starting to work, because I was starting to lose a bit of hope. Let's give him an embrace and see if we can give our first kiss. We're flying through. Yes, we're flying through. Here we go. We're going in for our kiss. There it is. Let's do another embrace and see if that's enough. Can we make our baby? Not yet. I don't want to sleep. Oh, they're not close enough yet. Okay, fair enough. They usually tell me. Okay, let's whisper seductively. Let's give you a kiss. There we go. Can we do it now? Yes. Try for baby. Let's do this. I know you're not very happy over there, so just give me a second, sweet pea. You look like you don't actually need very much, but why don't you, if you let me, if this will let me, it just says get carried here, so you mustn't properly be on it, because at the minute we are a little bit preoccupied, and then I can probably pop you there a bit better. There was no fireworks that time. let us go and try. He looks very different from his picture now that he doesn't have his headphones in. Are we eating for... Yes, we're eating for 2. Perfect. Okay, so our goal is achieved. We are finally eating for 2. Thank goodness. Thank the Lord. All right, we're done with you. You can leave now. It seems harsh. It's very harsh, but it is what it is. Okay, so you, my sweet, have used your diaper. You need to get some sleep. And then we can come over here. Looks like you do need a bit of feed. So let's go and give you some food. And then we can pop you down and maybe do a bit of tummy time together while we've got a bit of spare time. So he's now down. Let's go and do tummy time together. Our children are still kind of chilling out. And he's going to try and get level 4 because that's one of the goals that he needs to do. Now, she is going to wake up unhappy because she needs to use her diaper. And she also needs some food. So let's go and do that now. And it looks like we've got chance of twins. Oh my goodness. All right, grades are up. I always automatically exit before I actually read it. So it looks like Ella is now ready to age up into a teenager. So that is the first thing that we are going to do. We're going to get that cake right back out here. And she's going to add hers on there. Now, you didn't age up. Well, not age up, but you didn't get your next one. So you need a skill to level 3. But firstly, go and eat. Go and watch some TV, and then what could you work on to get level 3? So it looks like it's your logic so far, but we don't have like a chess table or anything, so that's going to be a bit trickier. Let's go and get that now. And once she's worked on those, then she can ponder her moves and play. We've got Ella sorting out her cake. And he's pretty much just experimenting. Heidi is going to get some sleep. And it looks like you are going to be fed very shortly. So I think we've got it sorted. We've got it sorted. And we're doing well. We're going to truck along and take a breath. Definitely take a breath. And what's wrong with you? You're trying to go to sleep. That's fair enough. Look at the way she's walking. She has given up. Excellent. All right, Ella has aged up. Let's go to our generator. Okay, let's generate. Obviously, this one won't count because we've got animal enthusiasts. So it looks like we're going for villainous Valentine and a slob. Brilliant. Okay, so we've now got that one there. You've definitely got some interesting traits. However, I do love your hair. Okay, let me reevaluate. I feel like a poor parent when my child has literally, toddler has passed out on the floor. Oh my goodness. Go to sleep, child. I'm so sorry. I'll do better, I promise. It is rough looking after these 3. It's definitely a lot tougher than I expected it to be. But, you know, we're just trying to take it one day at a time. And now that I know that Luna is pregnant, it does make it a little bit less pressured. And I can just focus on these babies. Though I would love to finish her aspiration because it has been a long time coming. Okay, we're finally at a point where we can actually work on our writing skill. So she's going to have a chance to do that now. Kind of all the kids are self-sufficient. Thankfully, our 2 teens are looking after our little infants, which has been a huge help. And I currently have Felix and Heidi over here. She just need a little bit of attention. I'm going to bring Felix back to come and join. And then he can kind of chat to his sister as well. And then at least I know that they're getting a bit of care. And then she can pretty much go to sleep. As for Felix, he's pretty alright in everywhere, really. And his skills are doing very well. He's done his homework, so he's looking good for when he goes back to school, actually. So I'll let him just potter on. She's pretty much just trying to get her skill to level 3, which means that she will become a young adult very soon. And then... I don't know why. Oh, she was going for a jog, actually. She was working on her fitness skills. So she can come in and take a shower. And it looks like one of our infants has now woken up. And she's a bit angry, a bit stinky. So let's go and sort her out. So we will change her diaper. And we'll also give her a feed. We are currently in our 2nd trimester now, so one more day until our 3rd trimester, and we'll be ready to have our baby or babies. I do say I haven't been working on the milestones as greatly in the last episode or this one, just because there's so much going on all the time. I've not actually had the chance to, but I don't mind if they age up naturally or it's their birthday. I think in some cases it's a little bit easier while I'm still trying to kind of manage everything. So she's pretty much now going to play with her toys. I would love for Luna to keep working on her aspirations. We want 2 more books so that we can start getting more rewards. And then we can focus on our writing, which would be amazing. And we've reached level 8. Okay, it looks like it's Gemma's birthday today, so she's pretty much going to age up naturally, I think. If we go into her milestones, let me have a look. We only had 1 of the gross motors, so that's probably our fault there. But at least she's going to age anyway. Isaac, for his milestones, he still needs a lot of things for his one, but we're not in a rush to age him at the minute. We do have quite a lot of children as is. And now as for Heidi, she actually does need to wake up. Let's go get someone to help her. And she's eating our cake, so now we know. Now we know who's eating our cake. Let's go get her to potty train. And I might get the older sister to come over here and to give him a bottle feed and to also feed. Honestly, these teenagers are a lifesaver. Finished another book, thankfully, and we got a good book. Perfect. Let's go make and serve some food. And then you're going to eat it and go to sleep pretty much. You're just sitting here. I don't know what you're doing. It looks like we have a blowout, which means we might as well not feed and just give a bubble bath. So go and give Isaac a bubble bath, and then you can actually give him a bottle. Luna's still cooking, eating. She needs a little bit of everything, unfortunately. She has gone through a bit of neglect, but why don't you then just do some talking after you've done that so we can get your attention up. Okay, she's still, for whatever reason, sitting over there. Is she going to come over? Because Isaac needs a lot of attention. And if anything, she's just enraged. Are you going to move? She is stuck, it looks like. I might move the spin because I don't know why she can't move. Let's move it over there and see if that helps her. Just stuck. She's just stuck. Okay, so we're going to have to come out of the game and come back into it, and then hopefully that will reset her. Okay, so she has finally stopped standing around after exiting and entering the game, so we can finally carry on. We're pretty much just queued up a lot of things. Currently our infants are in desperate need of like everything at the minute, so we are just going to suss them out and then they can take care of their needs from there. So our pregnant mama-to-be is going to get some rest, and I'm pretty much just using these teens to get things done for the infant so that she can rest up. So she is currently coming towards her 3rd trimester, so definitely in the next 2 days, that's for sure. Today I learnt that you can eat on the toilet, and she's just put it back, but she was definitely eating. She might actually take another spoonful. I didn't know that was a thing. There you go. Not the best hygiene practice, but alright, you do you. Alright, Heidi is feeling a bit miserable. I'm just getting her to chat a little bit and then get some food. She was on her way to get food, but then it ran out in the fridge, so it meant that her action stopped and then she can get to sleep. She can have a bath tomorrow because it's a little bit late at the minute. As for Isaac, he's currently having a bath. Here he is. And he's looking pretty good with his stats, so I'm going to make sure that Daisy can go and pop him down when he is done, and Gemma is sleeping away. And Felix, well, I'm kind of just letting him do his thing. He is ready to go up the next level when he goes to school, but it will only be Sunday. Alright, so let's get everyone pretty much sorted and asleep, and then we can just start the next day ready to go. I feel like it's the calm before the storm when everyone is asleep. So I'm just going to savor this before it's chaos of the next day. I am so grateful for the teenagers, or holy hell, this round of children has been hard. It should have been easier, but it's getting harder. Okay, and we're back in action, and our infants have woken up super early. So we're just pretty much going to sort them out, feed them and just make sure they're all cared for. Now, it does look like Gemma is due to age up today. Unfortunately, we didn't quite get her milestones because it's been a bit too chaotic, whereas Isaac does need quite a few. So hopefully we can kind of work on those today, do more tummy time, and then at least we will then have two toddlers coming through, and then Isaac can kind of like take his time. It's going to be a bit tricky if we have three toddlers because I've only got two beds, but maybe I need to just keep one crib because at the moment the infants just stay on the mats, and that actually works quite well. Darling, she looks like she is very much needing some food and some like a bath as well, so we can suss that later. Let's go put Isaac down. And then Isaac, you can pretty much just play with your toys. Start working on that now. It's very dirty in here. Why don't you do a cleaning frenzy, so that gets you in a better mood. We do have quite a bit of food. I will make more food because I feel like we go through stages where we've got heaps and other stages where we've got none. So let's go make some breakfast. Why don't we do some yogurts? And Ellie's shoes all sorted. And we've got a laugh milestone, which is cute. And it looks like Ella is nice and awake. So whilst you're watching, why don't you go and do tummy time together? If you're not really doing very much today, we might as well go and do that. And he's pretty much finished playing with his toys. And there we go. She's feeling a lot better now that she's been able to do the frenzy. And she loves that she got to watch some milestones, which I think is super cute. And it's now winter, a little bit chillier for everyone. We are starting to get a nice stash of cash. It was mostly from, I think, a phone call that we got. And I do want to add just more money because I'd love to, like I said, redo the back of the house. It's just something that I haven't gotten to yet, and definitely something worthwhile. So just going back over here. So he does need 2 more fine motor and 1 more gross motor. He'll definitely be able to get 1 more gross motor. It's just the fine motor that we need to start doing. So learning to reach, and then we got grabbing as one of those as well. So hopefully we can get that soon. In terms of this little darling, now it is her birthday today actually. So this is what I was talking about, is she was very close. It was just the gross motor. We didn't have enough time. But she's got heaps in every other area. So what I might do is we're going to get the cake out. I'll let my person eat, and then we can get the cake out, and we will age her up. I feel like Heidi is ready to... Sorry, not Heidi. Gemma is ready to age up with her sister. Her twin has kind of been flying past her. Now, unfortunately, it looks like we didn't quite get to Gemma on time. She is actually leveling up, or not leveling up, aging up. So she's going to be a bit sad. It is what it is. We did try. Unfortunately, it was just too much up and down. She was just too tired. I'm just putting Isaac on the ground. I'm going to try give him some toys to kind of work on his milestones as well. He just needs 2 more fine motor ones. And he is so close, so I just want to see if we can get like the pincer grasp or something like that, and pretty much go from there. So hopefully she can give that to him if she will move. She's just finished her painting, so let's go and sell that. It does look like she does need a few things, so why don't you go and take a shower? And it is early, but you can get some rest, Felix, buddy. You need to use the toilet and eat some food. And you are pretty much ready for bed, my sweet, so you can go to bed. Now you're just kind of like standing there. Have you given the toy? Bless you. You're so tired, you just needed the rest. Okay, everyone is finally asleep. We have temporarily done it. Another successful night. Tomorrow everyone goes to school. Let's go and get those ages up. Based on if they can be A students, which I think we can. So lots of movement in this episode. And already Heidi's waken up. Why have you woken up? Don't go and wake up, Mum. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. Okay, so it's all gone a bit awry. Literally everyone has woken up. Everyone has woken up, and it's not even 3 a.m. So now I'm going to have to like suss everyone out, and I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get everyone to go to sleep. Do excuse, my cat has decided to come into the picture to say hello. Hello, Cody. I probably have to move him though, because otherwise he's going to lay on the keyboard and then God knows what's going to happen. All right, let's see if I can suss these children to sleep. But I'm kind of thinking that that's not really going to happen for us. So I completely failed. No one's going to sleep, so everyone's just getting up and doing their own thing. Teens are helping again with the infants, and our toddlers are sleeping at the minute because their sleep was quite low to start with anyway. So we're just rolling with it, and I do suspect that we will have our newborn today because we have been in our third trimester since like mid-yesterday. So we're definitely almost ready. So they will definitely get our baby count to 10, maybe even 11, which will be exciting. So we'll be up to baby J and baby K and L and so on and so forth. So Luna is currently doing some more writing while she still can, and everyone is just kind of just waiting for school to happen really. So in another hour at least they can go on. It looks like another first over there for Isaac. He's actually very much ready to age up soon. I think he just needs at least one more fine motor, so he's so close. But 3 I don't know if I can do 3 toddlers without getting another bed, so that's something that we need to consider as well. So she can do a small painting. She's only got an hour anyway, and you've been peed on, so that's always fun for you. You can put Isaac there and then go and sort out some food. Maybe you could have some cereal, so you can have a quick meal and have some cereal. Alright, school starting in an hour. Isaac, why don't you play with your toys? Luna's almost finished her book, which is good. So if I'm correct, so let me go and have a look. It looks like Isaac is ready to age up, and that would mean we've got 3 toddlers. I've not had 3 toddlers in one go, so that'll be interesting. I might have to do it though. But it means we're going to need another bed. So let me go and add that now. Actually, I've just decided instead of adding another bed, I'm going to actually turn one of these into a toddler crib, because I can always revert it back if we get to infants and need them. But at the minute, I think infants are perfectly fine on the playmat. I used to feel bad if they're sleeping on the floor, but they literally don't know the difference with sleep. So we're going to do that instead. So once she's done that, she is wanting to eat. But let's go and... we are going to convert it, but I don't know. I'm just not ready for him to age up. Okay, let's go and get his cake ready. Isaac, it is your time. I don't think I'm ready for him. I feel like he's only just become one. Oh. Alright, looks like the kids are all coming to school as well, so that's brilliant. Alright, second birthday of the episode, so help blow out candles, Isaac. And Isaac has aged up. I wasn't even looking, oh my god. We're thankfully top-notch infant, and he's gonna be... oh, a charmer. Oh, that's so sweet. He did have most of his social unlocked, so that's a good one for him to have. Okay, let's go back to you. You can play that and then you can go to sleep, but you're not ready for it quite yet. And Isaac, my goodness, look at your hair, buddy. Look at your hair. Your stats are pretty good, so you can pretty much just go and start working on some skills. Let's go and get you to play on your imagination. Play with the Triceratops. Now, as for my person, she needs some food and she desperately needs sleep because I know this baby is coming. Okay, I just woke up my person because Isaac is actually really tired, but our 2 toddler beds are currently taken. So I am waking her up so that she can go and change this bed. Felix has started a food fight. He should help clean. Alright, here we go. Changing this one, and at least we have 1 infant bed in case we do need it, but we can always convert it back. So that's actually a better solution because I like these canopy beds, but they do take a lot of space, and to be honest, they're going to block my camera if I get another one of them here. To be honest, you can go to sleep on your own, and it looks like all our kids are back and they're doing amazing. Oh my goodness, this is a lot to handle at the minute. I'm not ready for them to be back. Okay, Felix, you can go to sleep after that. I'm going to let just the kids sort themselves out and then I will sort them out, but for now we're going to have our baby or babies and just go from there. But let's finish this potty, which is taking forever. Come on, Felix, there we go. Okay, here we go. We're having our baby, and it seems to be glitching at the bottom here. So we're up to J and K. And it's a girl, another girl. So we've got Jay. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize I wasn't recording just then. So we have had our next baby here. She is a girl and we have called her Jessie. Now I was hoping to have more, but I didn't realize that we had actually filled out our entire family. So we actually got the maximum of people that we can have. However, it does look like we can start moving some of our children out because they've come home with good grades. So I need to go and sort that as well. But we have finally reached our double digits. So let's update that counter and then see what that looks like. All right, we have reached our double digits and we've got our Jessica. Oh, wow. Okay, wonderful. Let's pop her down. And we're going to feed her straight off the bat because I know she's going to be hungry. So let's give her a feed. And then we need to start looking at these children, okay? So with Daisy, she's an A student in high school. She's ready to become a young adult. And so is Ella. That's 2 children that are going to be leaving, which actually frees us up to have more twins, which is brilliant. Now, Felix didn't quite get there because he was only a C student. So now he's a B student and he will be able to actually age up very shortly. So it looks like he has got a project to do as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get him to start working on himself so that we can then start sorting out our 2 elder ones. So they can go and do that. So go and blow out your candles. And you can come here, sweets, because you're next. Excellent. All right, so now we can pick the aspiration. And it looks like she's got a responsive one, which is really nice because I have not been spending any time doing those attributes. So let me go get that generator up now. Okay, let us generate her skills now, or her aspiration, and then whatever's in this 3rd spot. So it looks like we got outdoor enthusiast and hates children. Well, thankfully you're not going to be. It must be because you've had to like literally raise your own siblings. Bless you. Let me go and add that now. Okay, so we have got the outdoor enthusiast and the hates children one from that slot. So let's go add that in and just put in quite a few things there. Now it is your turn, my sweet. So you're going to add your birthday candles and you're going to blow out your candles. Excellent. Okay, so let's go and do your one. Let's generate. Okay, so you want a mansion baron and you are the child of the ocean. Let's go add those now. Okay, here we go. We got those 2 in there, which means, and then she's already completed 1. Well, that's always a great start. And some more gifts in the mail as well, which I think is just going to be more toys, which I don't know why we get more toys for teenagers. So that's 2 that we are going to now move out. So I'm going to do that now. And then we're going to start thinking about getting our next baby dad over. So let me move them out and move them in with their siblings because they're actually living, I might even just get them all in one house because I think that'd be quite nice. All right, let me go do that now. Okay, so we're just getting her super flirty and then we're just gonna get straight on to our next baby daddy. Okay, she's very flirty, that's perfect. Now it took me a while to go through all of these people just to make sure that we haven't got someone already. So we're gonna go for Mitchell. We've not had a baby with him, so he's going to be our next. I honestly need to like write a list of all these baby dads because I'm starting to forget, especially when there's been 9 of them so far. So it's definitely something I need to write down so I know I'm not using the same. I might even like bring in kind of a household of baby dads maybe if I start trying out options because a lot of our other people are starting to age up outside as well. So it might be a good idea just to have a bank of them as well. So let's just have a casual chat first and then let's just go straight for the romance. Let's see if we can get these nice poses, our go-tos. We want to kiss hands. I mean, maybe we could get beguiling, but I'd love to use it on something else. Do you like what you see? Yes, he does. That's what I like. Excellent. It's all starting to work. Thank you, Blake. He doesn't like flies. Very sexy talk here. Now we need to do one more flirt, maybe. Let's hold hands. Come on. Yes. Okay, we're in, team. We're in and we're doing it. You don't need to flush it, just go to it. Yes! Okay, so we should be having baby 11 or 12 even, which is super exciting. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so you look like you're about to pass out, so I'm going to get you to go to sleep and you to go home. Okay, so we're going to end the episode there. Thankfully, we're able to have another baby and get pregnant in this episode. Lots of things have happened. Children have grown up, they've moved out, and now we've got 3 toddlers, 1 newborn, and 1 on the way. So it's all very exciting and it's all happening. Thank you so much for joining us, my fellow simmers, and I look forward to seeing you in episode 11. Ta-ta!